right? Is that like,
It took on a lot of variations. So I had stopped playing. I was playing the Atlantic League and indie ball. Stopped playing. Went back to UVA to finish my degree. I was a grad assistant at UVA. And this kind of leads into your point a little bit too about like just building good relationships, never really giving up, stuff like that. My first manager in pro ball, a guy named J.R. House, played in the big leagues. Awesome guy, coached in the D-backs org for a long time. He had gotten hired as the third base coach for the Reds. And so I had kept in touch with him. And when I had stopped playing, I was applying for different jobs. And I saw that he had gotten the Reds job. And so I texted him. I said, hey, I applied for, I think it was an internship with the Reds or something like that. You know, like, hopefully I can see you again, blah, blah, blah. I'll never forget this. I was driving back to UVA. I think it was like New Year's Day or January 2nd. And I'm in the car driving on 95 South. And he calls me out of nowhere. I haven't talked to him in 5 years or so. We've only texted. And he's like, hey, so I talked to our president of baseball operations, our GM, and our manager, and I want to bring in somebody who can help me with the analytics side of catching, all of the analytics technology, movement stuff. Just we want to take the catching department with the Reds to another level. Would you be interested? And I was like, would I be interested? Like, you know the answer to that already. So it ended up working out. I was the bullpen catcher for the Reds. That was my title. And that was kind of my first responsibility when I got there. But what it grew into was I was able to help J.R. House, our catching coach, in kind of like major league catching development, so to say, writing development programs, writing throwing programs, overseeing all the analytics stuff with in collaboration with our analytics department. I actually kind of began to help do the same thing with our hitting staff over time as well. And so I worked on numerous projects behind the scenes on how we kind of were able to use technology in practice environments and BP, being able to kind of look at some stuff that, at the major league level, like as a hitting coach, you don't have a lot of time for spare things. And so I kind of tried to fill those gaps for our hitting staff in the big leagues over my last 2 years there. And then over time, it became clear that, I had a passion for helping and developing and all of those things. And so I ended up moving into our player development department, going to AA and having a group there that's actually in the big leagues with the Reds right now. So it's the major league job had many iterations, took many different variations of things. But the basis of it was that I was there to be the bullpen catcher and help out in whatever way that I could.